Hey guys, Epic Review Guy here. So today I'm going to be doing the review for the VORNADO heater. And this is actually one of my favorite products. I just got this one. It's actually my second. I have the big one and this is the smaller size. So I just picked this up at Target for $29.99. But I will put a link underneath it here if you want to pick it up online. So I'm going to go ahead and unpack this and we'll take a look at it and then I'll tell you a little more about its specifications. Now these are really energy efficient. This one is only 750 watts, so it's about 50% of what a usual heater will run you. Comes with its user manual there. And then it's basically just the one-piece unit. Oh, and like I said, this is the smaller one. So this is what they look like. Maybe I'll see a little bit better if I get the bag off of here. So the main thing is this is a really good supplemental heater. I wouldn't use this alone as its only heat source in a room or in a house, but I have baseboard heaters and so my heat tends to rise towards the ceiling, and this thing is really an air circulator slash heater. So that's what it does. It's about 50% air circulator, 50% heater. But it really blows a ton of air out. It has a really big fan in there. And you can see it just sucks in tons of air on both sides. So this is going to take any air in the room and really pull it and suck it through and recirculate that air so you have a nice even air temperature in the room, where most rooms will have the, next to the ceiling might be 80 degrees and next to the ground might be 65 degrees, and so you kind of got air pockets. This is really going to circulate all the air, and it does put in a really nice heating, I don't know if you can see that heating element in there. But that does light up red back in there, and so it's really blowing the air past a very hot element. It comes out at 120 degrees, so it's not super hot. That's the thing. You're not going to want to sit right in front of this like one of those super hot, kind of like a toaster going off. This thing really is that air circulator heater that's going to work in conjunction with something that basically doesn't circulate the air well, like a baseboard heater. So we can look at some of the specifications here. So like I said, that's its main function, is to just circulate that air while adding a little bit of heat and introducing it. So right in front of it, you will get enough heat to, stay warm or warm your hands. But this isn't the kind of heater you want to come home to a freezing cold house after a, trip to grandma's and then have to turn this on to heat it. But, if you've got your other heat going and you can run this thing for, 15, 20 minutes, it will get that room and that house heated up real quick again, because usually when no one's in the house for a while, you will tend to get heat pockets up towards the ceiling. So this thing's going to pull that air down and recirculate it. I'll go ahead and show you guys what the big one looks like. Now, I've had this one, I think, for almost 2 years now, so for 2 winters. Here's how it compares in size to the small one. So you can see quite a bit different. Now this big one does go up to 1500 watts. And then a neat feature that they all have on the bottom, there's a button here. And so that has to be pressed for them to run. If it tips or for any reason comes up off the ground and that pops down, it's going to turn it off. So that's a nice safety feature. But I'll go ahead and try and run this for you and see if you guys can hear it. So I'm going to have to hold that button with my hand. So that's on full blast, and you can see how it's just sort of a whisper. That's as loud as it gets. I don't know how well you guys can see it. If my hair was out, you'd be able to see it blowing right now. But this thing is very warm. At this close, it would become very uncomfortable fast to have this thing sitting here. It's blowing so much air into my face. So that gives you an idea of basically how it works. Mine, of course, has gotten really filled and dusty and everything on the sides, but still working great after 2 years. And like I said, still whisper quiet like that. Go ahead and turn it off. But I just love these VORNADO heaters. And so when I thought I would get something with a little bit of a little more supplemental heating this year, I thought I would try out this new, just a little bit smaller one with half the wattage. So I'm excited to get this one, trying it out, and maybe I'll come back and do a comparison with this and the other one plugged in and have both of them running and let you know once I've used this for a while how it matches up. The big one is about $60, $59.99. This little one is about $30, $29.99. So I'll put links to both of them underneath the video. Catch you guys on the next review.